Big brothers? I'm back with another one. I'm late reporting on this, but hey, a lot more information has come out, so I think I'm right on time. Anyway, last time I spoke on the state of play happening June 2nd, 2026, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is the only time I care about. You know, and it went down. It was lovely. We had some surprises. Wasn't everything I asked for, spoke on. I wanted Bloodborne. I wanted Infamous. I wanted Killzone back. And, a couple of other surprises. Well, we got, a couple of other surprises, I guess. We set the thing off with Wolverine, like I said. And my God, the gameplay is fucking amazing, man. You talking about slashing and killing and blood all over the fucking place. So much remind me of Bloodborne in that regard, but it's much more violent and visceral. That nigga, he took somebody, threw him against this concrete barrier, and bashed their fucking head into the barrier. He jumped down, stabbed a nigga in his neck, blood all over the fucking place. Nigga got shot. All you see was a bunch of fucking holes and skin ripped off and adamantium beneath his skin. Now, the thing is, you would think, well, okay, nigga heal instantly from that, but he don't unless he stays aggressive. That's the new mechanic in this game. In Wolverine, he got to stay aggressive and his adrenaline kicks in and he deals more damage and he starts to heal. But you can't die in this game because the nigga's heart can stop. And if his heart stops, his healing factor stops. But if you build up enough rage meter, which is, built up by constantly attacking and going in and trying to kill everything that you can see, you can get a second chance. And when you get that second chance, he heals. And this is something we'll get into, but the motherfucker's suit heals also. And niggas is online bitching about that. I guess they want this motherfucker running around naked. I mean, maybe his fucking suit could get ripped off, and then maybe his. I don't know how that would work. He has to have a fucking suit on, man. He can't just be running around naked and shit. He got like a skin where the motherfucker ain't got no shirt on. So I guess if you so concerned about that, you could wear that skin where the nigga's pretty much shirtless. He's shirtless. And you can run around that way, and then you don't have to worry about the suit getting damaged and returning back. Like, niggas are stupid, man. This is why PlayStation should have never put their fucking games on no PC or nowhere else, man. I mean, niggas would have, hated on it any fucking way just because it's PlayStation and we got exclusives over here that nobody else got. And them fucking fags, they would have, turned up any fucking way. They act up. So, it don't really matter, but involving other niggas, it just muddied the waters, man, and I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not never one to give a fuck about a nigga opinion. It's only about what I like. I'm narcissist that way. About the fuck I like, and I play games on my own time, and you know what I'm saying? I don't rush to go get no fucking game. In this game I pre-ordered. At the time they had a digital deluxe, and I told you I ain't fucking with no digital, but with this game here, you can upgrade to the digital version now. Now what we have here is we got you get the brown suit if you order the regular version, which is the $69.99 version. You get the brown suit, you get the reflective claws, and I'm hoping these reflective claws got ray tracing and path tracing all over the motherfuckers. where you have all type of iller reflections of your environment, of the person you fighting, of yourself. You know what I'm saying? On the claws, because they called the reflective claws for a reason. And then you got he got with skill point. I don't understand what that means, but I guess it unlocks one of his abilities, maybe parrying or some shit. The crazy thing is, you could get the brown suit, just by playing the game. You didn't really have to pre-order. But my whole thing is supporting the devs. We trying to get Wolverine as many fucking sales as we can, man, to show that you did the right thing, bringing back our exclusives. Let's support our shit, man, and get out there and buy our games, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not done speaking on what happened at the state of play, man. So I'm just going over what happened with Wolverine and what I liked. So we had, that, and then so from there, they have an $80 digital deluxe edition, and then that $80 digital deluxe edition, you get five more suits, different types of suits. They all look fly. They got a leather jacket one. They got this nigga with a sleeveless one with a leather, blue and black leather. You know what I'm saying? And they got one with the classic suit. I'm gonna get upgrade to that, for pay the extra $10 or whatever the fuck it costs, and go and get that so I can get all them suits. You know what I'm saying? And be playing as that. You know, So yeah, that's a part of it. You get, I think, some, or you get extra claws too. And that's a great thing there too. You get extra claws. And these claws are, some of them are serrated and shit like that. They illa claws. Uh, the thing I take away from that is there's a new mechanic they got in the game where you can actually uh, retract and you can retract your claws, or you can pull them out, man. You know what I'm saying? You can do it yourself with the left or right trigger, I guess. You know what I'm saying? By holding it, whatever the mechanic is, but you do that. You can control your claws. I don't know if you could control which claw come out and shit. I don't think so, but that's good. I could brawl if I want. Turn the brawl, and this is exactly what I said a while ago that I wanted in the game, where you could kind of do that with your claws. You can control how you kill and shit. So I punch a nigga in his fucking face. Next minute I bring my claws out, slash his stomach, punch him in his fucking leg, and then the next minute I stab his leg. You see what I'm saying, man? You know what I'm saying? The possibilities of getting loose is enormous. So I like how they working their shit, man. Uh, as far as this nigga, he just be fucking niggas up though. One scene, man, the nigga took his claws and stabbed the nigga in his fucking head. Then he pulled down and ripped that motherfucking half. These bitch ass niggas online, they always complaining, oh, there ain't enough dismemberment. Oh, I don't see no dismemberment. Bitch ass nigga, he took and fucking ripped this nigga in half. You bitch ass niggas running around so ready to, trash the game. You don't even look at the damn trailer completely. Plain as day, the nigga stuck his fucking claws through his head and then pulled down and that ripped that motherfucking half. Was a human too. Wasn't no fucking machine. That nigga was destroyed. So he ain't fucking around, man. You know what I'm saying? You fight him, expect to get fucked up. Only thing I ain't seen is the Berserker Rage. I don't know if he was in it, but I highly doubt it. Cause if he in that shit, he really fucking fair. I want that nigga's eyes white. I want him to get bigger. And his character model's Cock Diesel, and he's short. You know what I'm saying? Like the comics. So I love that, and he got a lot of fucking hair on his arms. Now this is where we, got a little bit of a issue. The way they got the Canadian wilderness and shit in this game, it don't look like uh, it's not like The Last of Us, man. I think they should have kind of went for that type of vibe with the fucking game. It looks good, don't get me fucking wrong. Like they got ray tracing and they probably got some type of path tracing up in there, but they're not mentioning it yet. You know what I'm saying? And that, we got some surprises up our sleeves, man. These fuckers at Digital Foundry acting like they not really impressed by the graphics and shit. You know what I'm saying? Wait till he get inside these ballrooms and these buildings and shit. Because the niggas in Japan at one point, and then you go to Madripoor. You know what I'm saying? And that's a city environment, I think. And he got the patch suit on. That's one of his suits. So that's a waiter suit, or not a waiter suit, but he got the white jacket on, tuxedo jacket, and he got the patch on over his eye. I don't know how the nigga lost his fucking eye since, the nigga pretty much can regenerate everything. But, okay. I guess in that universe he couldn't. So, anyway, you got that, you know what I'm saying? And I can't wait to see the different types of ray tracing. What's ray trace? It's not a massive open fucking world. It's linear. You know what I'm saying? It's like The Last of Us or maybe God of War, some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's not wide open. You know what I'm saying? Where everything got to be open world, man. This shit is fast paced. You got enemies on screen. You know what I'm saying? You get tore up with gunshots and shit. Skin going flying everywhere, blood all over. That's another thing, And you got to understand the build they showed most likely is an old fucking build, man. Like maybe a couple of months earlier. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no like recent build. And with PlayStation exclusives, the games always turn out and look better. That's one thing you gotta always keep in mind. What you see, now granted, whatever that was, you know what I'm saying, we in June right now. So July, August, September. We only got 3 months left to polish the game. The game will go gold most likely in maybe July, maybe early August or some shit like that. It go gold. You know what I'm saying? And that, the whatever polish, what I'm saying, it needs to be done, it'll get done. And we could build with that. And when our shit come out again, you know what I'm saying, we gonna fucking actual fact these niggas. Cause this ain't an act. Fuck out of here. It's the gods, man. So, that's that. And then what else happened? The blood, it kind of like, in this particular build, it kind of came off from quick and shit. After a while, it just dried up and shit. It's tricky with the blood shit, man, because even in Bloodborne, you get bloody and it stay on the nigga, you know what I'm saying, until he finished the level. You understand? And everything stays in, accounted for in the level. It don't disappear, none of that shit. I don't think this has that, but who knows? Because once you leave an area, you probably can't go back. So it is what it is. Insomniac did a great job on the gameplay as far as like, killing and shit and what you can do and how brutal the shit is. But I would have liked Naughty Dog, yeah, probably just because them niggas would have, had the attention to detail along with the brutality. But this shit is good enough. It's the most violent fucking Wolverine game, I think, that's ever come out. Just what do you call that shit? Wolverine X-Men's Origins. That was violent as fuck, and I got that game for the PS3. But you know, this shit is on another level. The bitch ass niggas online and on Instagram and on Twitter and shit trying to compare the fucking game to this. Ain't no fucking comparison, dumbass niggas. So the jump at animation look better and shit. Get the fuck out of here, man. Like I said, these PC niggas and Xbox weirdos trying to cope because the game ain't coming to their fucking system. So they trying to downplay play it and shit and compare it to that game and all that like it's a fucking comparison. Animation is slow as fuck in that game, man. PC niggas try to retexture it and shit still look like, fucking dated. It's cool, man. You know, like I said, you want to play as Wolverine. That at that time, that was the only way to play as Wolverine. There was some other ways I don't know about or forgot, but you know that was the definitive way. The uncaged edition, where that nigga just tears shit up. I said there was a part in that particular game where they had a CGI, aspect to it, and that's when that nigga really showed his ass and how violent he could kill. You know what I'm saying? So Wolverine, the PS5 version, PS5 Pro version, looks way better than that CGI shit in game. So I don't, like get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Some stupid niggas. Like I said, just like these assholes keep comparing Batman and shit to Spider Man, like that shit is on the same level. Batman, still look good for what it's trying to do, but like you can start comparing it to that shit, you gonna lose. I bring out the ray tracing, it's over with. 2018, the remastered shit with the ray tracer uh, takes a leak on Batman, man. Batman stiff as fuck. Nobody give Insomniac credit for the ray tracer with the animations, man. All this shit real time and it's showing up in the fucking image, and it's not a static image, it's moving. You know what I'm saying? Give credit where credit's due. The fuck out of here. Respect due, man. Fuck out of here. Thing I love is them hermits won't be modding this fucking game. Fuck you. Stay intact the way that the developer intended it to be. They ain't going to your fucking platform, bitch ass niggas. You fucking thieves. Fuck you, man. It's okay. You know, I covered, most of what happened in the Wolverine game. It was a lovely experience. Motherfucker went off. He killed everybody in existence, man. And I loved it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, graphics, I think it'll be polished more. Shit look more, less foggy and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But, the gist of what we're going to be getting is something incredible, and we're going to enjoy ourselves with this game, man. And that's that with that, man. So after that happened, and I'm just going over the top games. I ain't going over all the little indie and third party shit that showed up. I told you I don't give a fuck about that, man. I wanted more first party there, but they did what they could, I guess. You know what I'm saying? You had it in a movie theater and shit, and they ain't look for what I want to talk about. They did not disappoint as far as like having it in a movie theater and all this other shit. They came through, but I'm gonna get to that. So the next game they had was Until Dawn 2. And look, first thing I said when I saw it, I said they should have stuck with the Decima engine. Now they got these niggas named first party studio named Fire Sprite, and they're making the game for Until Dawn 2. I wish they could have bring Supermassive back in to make it, but they should have tried to buy the studio if they could. You know what I'm saying? For this, very thing, man. If he's gonna make another Until Dawn. First one was a cult classic, man. The motherfuckers that played it usually loved it. I loved it. Somebody I loved it. You know what I'm saying? But you know, this one here, it looks okay, man. It looks, what I'm saying, more online with the I forget what you call them games that the Supermassive had, the anthology and shit like that they was bringing out with these other games they made, but it's more in line with that type of shit. Until Dawn had I'm not gonna say a star-studded cast, but they had Hayden Panettiere and shit like that, and they had other niggas that complimented what she was doing and shit. And I don't know if this game could capture that. You know what I'm saying? So, we'll see. You know what I'm saying? Uh, it's a PlayStation exclusive. You know what I'm saying? And I say that not tentatively. I think this is gonna be 100% a PlayStation exclusive, single player tentpole title. That yes, they put the fucking remake on PC day and date, which was a fucking mistake. Them niggas didn't buy the game at all. I'm saying, I guess that was a test for them assholes too. But they had shown no interest in that game. So, yeah, this will be exclusive, and we need to support the game. But I don't know if niggas are. You know what I'm saying? Because like I told you before, it was a star-studded cast. They had mocap. Shit looked just like the girl. Hayden Panettiere back then. The graphics was insane. They still are insane. You know what I'm saying? It really is. The fucking environments and shit still stand out, man. It's an 11-year-old game. Came out in 2015 with Bloodborne and fucking The Order. You know what I'm saying? It's part of our lineup back then. So, but looking at it, like I said, the graphics is good. You know what I'm saying, for what they trying to capture, because it has daytime scenes in this particular one. It ain't just nighttime. So I guess they got a time of day possibly in this game. You know what I'm saying, or either they got different types of times a day or whatever. But either way, is a daytime in the game, and still got the choices and shit. They brought back the spooky ass nigga that was narrating shit, and he was a psychologist. I forget his name, man. He a good actor, for what he is. And that's that, man. I'm not gonna go too deep into it. It's just that it's an exclusive. I think we should support the exclusive. It's a different experience. It's got a great pedigree. Hopefully, hold up to the original or to surpass it. But I said they should have did mocap. Try to get a actress up in there that's known or whatever. Because I don't think I know any of these niggas that they got the character models of. Don't go cheap. You know what I'm saying? Stick with the mocap and try to get niggas that's known to be in the damn video game. But it comes out next year, so early next year. So we'll see what they cooking up, and that's that with that, man. So yeah, Until Dawn 2 was at the State of Play. Had some Phantom Blade Zero, and I told you with that, I'm only fucking picking that up as if it's on par with the PC version, and the PC version don't have too many fucking legs up on the console. On the PS5, I should say console, PS5, that's the only fucking place the game is coming. Ain't going to Xbox. Hopefully it never. Shouldn't be on PC, should be exclusive. But, they not trying to pay niggas on that level, I guess, for the exclusivity, and it is what it is. It was supposed to come out September 9th, I think it was. And then fucking Wolverine come out September 15th. I think they pushed it to April 2nd or 3rd or some shit like that. I mean, not April 2nd or 3rd. I mean, October 3rd. So it is what it is with that. You know what I'm saying? I'll decide, on further review of the game against the PC version, whether not they got a little bit too many fucking advantages or some shit. And then I'll decide whether to pick that game up on that basis. Other than that, you know what I'm saying, I'm not in a rush. I like the game and I think it's cool and shit, but I'm not paying no $70 for no gimping. Fuck you. Don't get my fucking experience, man, for no goddamn PC. Fuck PC. You dig? You follow? Fuck out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't taking no shorts. Fuck was wrong with you? So that happened. And then the most important fucking game, not the most important because Wolverine was just as important and just as amazing. But we have Corey Barlog's game, which was God of War Laufey. Laufey. Now, Laufey in the Thor movies was Loki's grandfather. And he was the leader of the troll giants. You know what I'm saying? And they were like a ice, yeah, they was icemen and shit like that in the sense that they, lived in cold environments and shit. Eyes blood red and shit. It was trolls and shit, but you know what I'm saying? In this game, a giant is a motherfucker that's like, has extreme intellect and shit like that. They don't have to necessarily be giants in size and stature and shit. You know what I'm saying? But their mental stature or fighting prowess or some shit, it could be, you know, labeled a giant that way. So any fucking way, they had God of War Laufey, and Laufey in this particular sense is Kratos' wife. They call her Laufey, the just. And God, man, fuck, the game looked goddamn amazing, man. Them niggas, that shit looked like a Elder Scrolls Online cinematic trailer type graphics. This shit next level. I can't front. You know what I'm saying? It's above God of War Ragnarok graphically. It just is, man. You know what I'm saying? It's the next level. It looked like probably a PS6 game type shit where we could be capable on that. But for right now, it's a PS5 Pro. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be cross-gen. You know, and so, we have that. But the graphics look fucking crazy. And so what we got the plot of this game is, so Faye fucking dies or whatever, but she don't die in the sense that her spirit lives on or whatever, soul, and it gets teleported to this fucking place. It's supposed to go to the Alfheim, the light of Alfheim. That's what it's supposed to do, but it goes to this place called the Everwind. And this place is the place where all gods go to live out their afterlife. This fucking place is insane. Is filled up with other gods of war, but it got other gods in it also from other pantheons. They don't have to be gods of wars. They could just be gods from other pantheons. So you know what the fuck that mean? You know what I'm saying? We can be meeting Zeus from the Greek pantheon, fucking Ares, goddamn Helios. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I think Athena's above this round, but who knows? Might meet her ass again. Uh, who's that nigga? Oh, shit, I hope we fucking see Poseidon. Cause that boss fight was godly. You know what I'm saying? In God of War 3. We got a Hades. I hope we meet that motherfucker again. He snatched somebody's soul. Hopefully Kratos in it some kind of way. Cause I get to all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas bugging over this game and shit. And they talking shit. Fucking stupid motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with this fucking game, man. The bitch is not a dyke or no shit like that. She ain't gay. She ain't doing no weird shit. But niggas still fucking talking about his woke. I can't stand these faggots. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't care what they say. But, like I said, them niggas they gonna try to fucking review bomb the game. They got IGN giving fucking, Forza 90 something and shit, or helping to get them to a 90 something, giving them a 10 out of 10 and all this other stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? And then when this game come out, they gonna give it an 8. You know what I'm saying? If they could get away with a 7, they do that. Fucking bastards. The lower the Metacritic. So I expect this game to probably do a 91 or some shit, or a 90. But we're gonna get to the surprises and shit, because this game, I think, and Wolverine is going to fulfill my promise of 10 million in a month. You know what I'm saying? We go out there and support our games, man, and we don't let nobody fuck with us and talk shit, and we don't deal in that woke shit. I don't know that dumbass nigga J-Tech what he gonna do. But you know what I'm saying? You got stupid niggas like him that supposed to be PlayStation fans, and they skipping out on goddamn exclusives and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they dumbass nigga didn't buy Yote. Fuck him, man. Or some much shit as he talk about the PC nigga, he following behind him. Fucking stupid ass nigga. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Yeah. So laufey, she in the Everwind, the land of the gods when they die and shit. Supposedly, them niggas look quite alive to me. And she finds herself there. She all fucked up. She don't know what the hell going on, and then she starts battling her way through it, and she fights different types of creatures and shit, and then she comes to this other part where she fucking get captured, and this motherfucker named Batesi or whatever the fuck his name is. He's the Mongolian god. That nigga design looks sick as fuck, man. Nigga head on fire and shit. He red and shit. It's a nigga like the Predator, but he don't look like the Predator. You know what I'm saying? Then his bitch is Skemet from Egypt. Of course, they make her kind of like a white bitch, but whatever. We know they black. You know what I'm saying? So fuck out of here. And these two motherfuckers running the Everwind, and just the graphics and the fucking design on the motherfuckers is next level shit, man. Like I told you, it look like the Elder Scrolls Online cinematic trailer. And you know what the fuck that's about. That's the thing. And then you got digital found. Oh, well, we didn't like God of War Ragnarok's graphics. We thought it was more of the same, and then it was look like a PS4 game. Fucking stupid back. You got fucking areas in that game like the Vanaheim and shit that look fucking photorealistic, man. That game was fucking amazing graphically. If we had the HDR and the 4K pumping the correct way, then when you throw the PSR, but back then it was PSR 1, but you put that in and it clean up a lot of the fucking, image gripes and shit. Ain't nothing wrong with that fucking game. Game look insane, man. A lot of parts that look photorealistic. This shit is beyond photo. This shit like a fucking CGI high quality movie, man. Like, and I was worried about the character model of Faye. Well, what they did was they mocapped the actual actress, Deborah Ann Woll, the chick from motherfucking the Punisher, and yeah, they mocapped her design completely and totally, and when you see her in the game, it look just like the motherfucking woman. Don't look like the God of War 2018. She ain't no like chubby bitch, or she ain't short and shit. She gigantic. The woman is 5'10" in real life. The fucking game, I don't know, she like maybe 6'3" or some shit like that. Kratos 6'4", and I think he's 6'4" in the God of War or some shit. But this bitch, she close in height. So let's say she's 6'2" or some shit, 6'1". I don't know, round in there. She ain't nothing in height and compared to the niggas in that Everwind. The motherfuckers is like 7 to 8 feet tall and shit. It was a huge motherfuckers. So anyway, yeah, they capture her. The nigga, the bed test nigga from the Mongolian gods, he grabbing her and looking at her all crazy and shit, and then he punched her in the fucking face. Blood go flying and shit. He ain't got no respect. Equal rights, equal lefts, man. Fuck up out of here. You know what I'm saying? She talked tough. She says, you touch me again, I'll kill you. Motherfucker said, come on, bitch. See how hard it is to kill niggas in the place where niggas is already dead at. Just an amazing ass experience, man. Like I said, the graphics, top notch. The acting, let me just, speak on that for a little bit. We got a nigga named Cosmic Cube named Frank. And I told niggas, what I'm saying, the reason why his name Frank for real is a throwback to the Punisher TV show that the Deborah Ann Wall was a part of. You know what I'm saying? And that's why he's named Frank, but it's not spelled Fara. No, I mean Frank. It's spelled Phrnq, some shit like that. Completely different spelling of Frank. You know what I'm saying? And but it comes from that, man. There's a callback to the Punisher, Frank Castle. So anyway, yeah, he's a cube, and guess who's playing the motherfucker? Huey from the Boys. You know what I'm saying? I forgot the nigga actual name, but yeah, that nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's cool, man. I like Huey. You know what I'm saying? From the Boys. Thought he was a funny motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So he in the game, and they got other people in the game. You know what I'm saying? And they got a ribbon and shit. So anyway, you know, she gets out of her prison with the help of Frank and the ribbon and shit, and then they start fighting, and the fucking laufey or Faye, he took and hit this nigga and knocked his soul out of his fucking body. You know what I'm saying? On some Doctor Strange type shit. And then start beating the soul's ass, and then took and threw it into the body and blew his ass up and blew his body up with his own soul and shit. Shit was insane, man. You know what I'm saying? All little tricks and shit like that is gonna be, she took the ribbon and split it in half and start beating multiple niggas with that shit. The sword is, fucking deadly. The Mongolian god nigga, he was scared as fuck of the sword. You know what I'm saying? And she ain't get to fight Skamet yet, but we gonna see what's going on with that. And so here we go with what I was talking about earlier. Niggas want to talk shit and all this other thing here. They don't like this. They don't want a woman. And she looks old and all that. And she look 40 and she's middle aged and all that. The bitch is cute. You know what I'm saying? She good looking enough to carry this fucking game. You know what I'm saying? Especially, the way they had her in Ragnarok, no. But the way they got her now with the mocap and shit, yeah, she definitely good enough, cute enough, pretty enough, whatever you want to call it, to carry the game, even though she in her 40s. Full-fledged character model. You know what I'm saying? And niggas trying to, attack her on her age and shit. Now, it's just, like I said, they make these motherfuckers don't want to fucking do the game thing no more because bitch-ass niggas are fucking rude and stupid. Like I said, you can have your opinion, but we know there's an agenda behind it. So fuck off. That stupid nigga Doc Dog talking about we don't get to tell people and all this shit. Nigga, I'ma call shit out, call a spade, a ball, strike, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I ain't keeping my mouth shut. Yeah, people got the right to complain and say whatever the fuck they want. But if I feel that shit is an agenda, you know what I'm saying? They trying to harm games and shit and make them not sell good and all that because they mad at a company. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you niggas. Sony said, kiss my ass, you fucking PC pieces of shit. No more fucking ports, faggots. You know what I'm saying? You gonna buy our shit or you gonna miss out. End of story. What Sony got to do now is delist all their games off PC and fucking stop fucking with this live service bullshit and bring it back under the PlayStation umbrella. You got a bunch of IPs that could be turned into multiplayers and live service on your own platform. But you got to find out what we want to play and you got to go make that shit. Talking about, well, we could do it, but you might not want to. So what? You keep doing it until you find a fucking hit that sticks. You know what I'm saying? But at least count on your own niggas from your own territories, man. Stop fucking with these foreign niggas. They don't have no good for you, man. These games, these multiplayer games, they're going to come out with, the only one that's going to possibly be successful is Marvel Tokon. But them PC niggas going to ruin that shit because they're going to be trying to cheat. If this got any DRM in it, they going to be trashing your game off of that shit. So the Marvel Tokon shit is going to be a hit most likely. You know what I'm saying? So that's one. But the Horizon Hunter Gatherer, I don't give a fuck what you do. I can see by the interest in it, how many people are liking it and all that. I know that's fucked up way to fucking gauge interest, but this is the world we live in, man. And I'm gonna get back to that and bring it back full circle. So yeah, the interest in that shit is low. You know what I'm saying? The think fair games might come out. I'm not sure, but I know the hunter gathering shit is the thing that's next up. It's not gonna sell well. The marathon shit has. I'm not gonna say bomb, but that's not doing that great for Bungie. You know what I'm saying? So now the one you gonna have coming up that's probably gonna be a hit is this Marvel Token, and that's probably the last one you gonna have that's a hit. That's between PS5 and PC. If it was just on PS5, you get mad niggas playing the fucking game, man. But you got to try to get a bigger audience. PC niggas will play it, but it's not gonna hold too long because it's not weird enough for them fuckers. And I know they tried to make weird games, but they want to play shit like Banana and shit like. You can't do nothing with a player base like that. You got to move along, man. You got to cut your losses. People that's doing some shit like that, well, fuck you. You don't know what's going to head over there. So if I'm you, I just, if I'm Sony, I just, I try to get my money off my own fucking player base and and go from there. I can't rely on no flip flopping ass fair weather motherfuckers that's out here actively trying to destroy my company and my games by calling them woke and shit. Even if they don't have no weird shit in it. You know what I'm saying? So just because they got a woman in it, they call it woke now. So, like I said, brand new fucking character ain't replacing nobody. I guess they trying to say Faye's replacing Kratos. This bitch got her own fucking story. Ain't got nothing to do with this nigga. She dead as a motherfucker or whatever. They cremated her. Now, what was crazy about this game is that she's trying to find her way back home. So I don't know if her body can rematerialize or some shit like that, or she could come back to the world of the living and shit and live a normal life. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck is going on, but it's going to be fly as fuck, man. What I'm seeing, I like what I'm seeing. I'm gonna play that motherfucker day one. The marketing for it is already started, just like it did for Wolverine. They talking about it. They is out there in the world. So I expect this game to come out probably uh, April of 2027, latest May. I don't think this is a fall game or no shit like that, because I think we gonna get next year we possibly getting we intergalactic, hopefully. Now, the way we're gonna know, because I was hoping that Chip be at the fucking state of play and it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? It's a damn missed opportunity, but it wasn't at the Summer Game Fest, and well, that's the only other place it could have been at. And then now the only other place it could come out at is the state of play, possibly in September, and then the Game Awards. If it don't come at those two places, not coming out next year, and then you looking at 2028 or some shit like that, and that's gonna be fucked up, because that's pretty much if they come out with the PS6 next year, that's gonna be the game that's on there. They probably make a PS6 game, which is fucked up. They missed the whole generation, and they basically did a fucking remaster and remakes, and did an update. Well, they did a remaster actually of The Last of Us Part Two, which well they did a great job with it, because I think it do look better than the original. So it was needed. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, if you was going to do some shit, you should have put ray tracing in it for real, where you could see yourself in glass and shit, all glass. You know what I'm saying? But they didn't go that route. They did a upres, some textures and shit, whatever else they did. But the game looked fucking crazy. I got it looking like it's path tracing. You know what I'm saying? Beyond path tracing because of the HDR. So, it is what it is. And that's what happened, bro. And so let me start wrapping this shit up, because I got a 45-minute here video. But so yeah, the Faye game is coming out next year, man. The marketing has started just like they did with Wolverine. 2025 will come out in 2026. You know what I'm saying? I like how they doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? They have things prepared. They gotta, the actress and the actors, talking about it. The devs talking about it. You know what I'm saying? It's revealed. It's out there. You know what I'm saying? Marketing is gonna be fucking crazy. We know they're gonna have the trains and shit like that. That's if everything stay normal and nothing happens weird. We both know shit always going down. So you can't count on nothing. But hopefully we get to play this fucking game, man. And that's pretty much it for the state of play. They had all other type of games there. I'm not getting into that because I don't care about multiplats, and I'm very particular about what the fuck I'm interested in, what I want to buy. I'm not buying Ace Combat. You know what I'm saying? I'm not buying all this other shit. So let's get into other things. So Wolverine got 6 million views by to this date here, which is June 10th, 2026. Wolverine got 6,100,000 views on its YouTube video, and fucking God of War Laufey got 7 million views. So these games have high fucking interest. Wolverine is beat out Call of Duty for pre-orders on the PlayStation Store, and is number 4 best-selling game on Amazon in America. Pretty much worldwide. The game ain't even out yet. You understand? So with that telling me the interest is extremely high for these games. They're gonna do extremely well. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, pre-orders ain't out for Laufey yet. That'll be next year. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Wolverine pre-orders went through the fucking roof. Everybody wanting to cop that, and so I can tell you, 10 million in a month is realistic, man. Even with GTA 6 coming out, you know what I'm saying? Uh, just gotta have enough legs to keep selling, even while that shit is out. It come out 2 months before that shit dropped. So 2 legit months before it dropped. So like I said, if it could get 10 million in a month, you know, 30 million plus lifetime, that's a fucking financial windfall, bro. And that's what we need. We need our shit back, exclusive to our stuff. Ain't got to worry about no PC porting, worry about some goddamn Steam Deck. The fuck out of here, man. Completely fucking making our hardware look like a goddamn joke fucking with them niggas. Steam Deck verified. Fuck you fucking bastards. Well, fuck out of here, man. Fuck up out of here. You know what I'm saying? We don't need your fucking platform. Fuck your platform, your weak ass GPUs and CPUs, bitch ass niggas. Your weak IO throughput. Your weak IO throughput, nigga. The fuck up out of here. Time for niggas to take full advantage of this goddamn system. Stop fucking around. The cash scrubbers, all that shit. Loading in quickly. You know what I'm saying? We're still doing squeezing through corridor shit because in God of War Laufey they had that. But it's a little bit quicker when she get through these shits. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. We got a lot to recover from the PC niggas, and hopefully PS6 correct a lot of this shit. You know what I'm saying? We free from them niggas, hopefully, and nobody going back. You know what I'm saying? Because I told you, once PlayStation did this shit, they can't go back. You got to stand on your own 2 feet. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so, and this is the last part here. I'm going to throw this in here. We don't probably get in the 50-minute video, but the fucking Xbox showcase happened, and them bitch ass niggas They made Gears of War E-Day a goddamn exclusive to their console in this game called Clockwork. Now, they still got the PC version out there, because they know better not to ask for that shit to get off PC like ours did. So your shit will never be truly exclusive, you stupid fucks. And then the bad part about it for your console, you dumb motherfuckers, is that the PC version is going to always be better than the console version. Because they don't care over there at Microsoft. Sony they ain't trying to have it where they gimp their own goddamn console for no fucking PC. And part of the PC can't even play our shit like that. So PlayStation version is always the best version, except for one instance which was Returnal, where they actually went out their way to give the PC niggas more than what the console had. And I'll never forget how Spawn did that shit. And I got sorrows, you know what I'm saying? But you know, now that game ain't going to PC, I can forgive some shit. But you know, that shit pissed me off. Don't do that shit, man. Giving the motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, shit that we don't have, and we got to, scrap the shit, and then their version is better than ours graphically because it got shit in it that mine don't. The fuck? PlayStation obviously could do ray tracing, so what the fuck would you do that for? That's gimping from a first party studio. Get the fuck out of here. Then you want $70 for it, and them bitch ass niggas paid less? You out of your fucking mind. So I don't want that ever happening again. And I don't think it will, because they just took their shit off PC. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't got to worry about that. But any fucking way, Xbox, they made those two games exclusive to their console for now. Because, them niggas is doing bad. They getting ready to do layoffs and shit. You know what I'm saying? The company's in shambles. And this bitch talking about some fucking exclusives and console warring. You should be kissing our asses and talking very, very nice to us so we could buy your games. But they not doing that. They being disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? The bitch she trying to console war. She taking advice from niggas like Tim Dog and shit. A fucking peon console warrior. But I mean, she did listen. So is he a peon? You know what I'm saying? So these Xbox dumbass niggas talking about they want exclusives. These motherfuckers ain't even gonna buy the game in droves. They gonna play it in Game Pass, and that fucking thing ain't gonna get no money. And they gonna be looking at us 6 months to a year later, trying to say, "Yo, could you please buy our fucking game?" That game look like shit, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Let me build on that. That shit look like garbage. It's washed out. It's ashy looking. It got fucking bullshit textures. You know what I'm saying? The HDR is non-existent. Like I said on the fucking Digital Foundry video, I do not like the look of that game, man. It's boring. It's gray tone. You know what I'm saying? Like, the fuck is this shit? Talking about this shit is fully ray traced. And, you know what I'm saying? I don't see where that's at. You know what I'm saying? It has some fucking look like screen space reflections. But I ain't seen no, fully ray traced reflections. But even if it is, still look horrible. Spider-Man 2 look fucking 10 generations, 2 generations above that shit. There's a stupid fucking character models that look huge and shit. I don't like that shit. Niggas should have tried to find another fucking thing, but they lazy. So any fucking way, bro. That's what happened with Microsoft. Them bitch ass niggas, made the thing exclusive. Told you, man, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Keep all your fucking games, because I don't want none of your shit. Niggas, wondering where's Blade, Marvel's Blade. Let them keep that shit too. I don't give a fuck. Some fucking vampire and shit. You know what I'm saying? Sony could have fucking got that IP too. But it's limited, man. What you can do with it. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say this, front and say I wouldn't probably play it, but I'm not going out my way to get no damn Xbox. Definitely ain't doing that. If I was a player, to be on a rig. So, because I'm not playing no GIMP versions. So fuck you niggas. Best bet is to put shit over here. But like I said, I'm not gonna kiss nobody ass, and she acting like she want a console war. So my she gonna have a Microsoft being the best place to uh, play over Sony by 2030. Bitch, you need to get this shit fucking popping right now. Your shit about to go under. Don't worry about 2030, bitch. Worry about now. All that tough talk shit, save it. You niggas ain't got one game that sold 10 million fucking copies. Your shit is game of the year. That this fucking card game. Every time that shit come out, them niggas give it a 90 something. Just like clockwork. You know what I'm saying? So, and that Clockwork Revolution, that's some weirdo game and shit. I ain't into that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep that shit. You know what I'm saying? Both of them games probably be on PlayStation at one point. It don't matter. Cause what was found out was that the motherfuckers scrapped the goddamn game, the PlayStation version, like just before the damn show happened. PlayStation was kind of pissed off about that shit that it was reported, but look, like I said, all that flip flopping and fucking around, all places they got to do is say, look, don't bring none of that shit over here, man. Yeah, keep that shit over there on your platform. Watch it fucking hit the grinder, man. You know what I'm saying? That shit turned into piecemeal. Your fucking game out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? PlayStation over here promoting that combat Halo, Combat Evolved or whatever, doing a better job than the Microsoft dumbasses. Nobody trying to kiss nobody ass. You ain't got nobody hemmed up. You ain't got nobody in a bind. You ain't got nobody stuck. You dig? You follow? You know what I'm saying? So y'all niggas, you know what I'm saying? You niggas so fucking tough. Get rid of Game Pass. Make these niggas pay $80 or $70 for these fucking games day one. Stop fucking playing. Stop playing with me, nigga. You know what the fuck to do, but you bitch ass coward ass niggas, these fuckers don't buy no damn games. So let's stop plucking playing and you know what I'm saying, and fooling each other. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't fooling me, nigga. Who you think you fooling? What you ought to do, you know what I'm saying, is get rid of Game Pass completely. Make niggas go back to buying fucking games. And let's see how loyal these pussy niggas are. So, dude, get my exclusives. I want my exclusives because Sony got exclusives. And we got true exclusives though, fuck nigga. We took shit off PC. You ain't got enough balls to do that. So you talk shit all you want. You know what I'm saying? But you fuck niggas. Oh, we don't want it on play. Nigga, fuck you. It don't matter because you ain't gonna hurt us. Your game on here or not. We still gonna run roughshod over your fucking game. Wolverine gonna sell like hotcakes. God of War laufey selling like hotcakes. What the fuck you got? When Intergalactic hit, that shit selling like hotcakes. Niggas can't fuck with us, man. Niggas out here trying to say fucking Gears look better than Wolverine. You out of your fucking mind? And like I said, that's not the final bill neither. But then, Spider-Man, anything to go off, you can't fuck with us. And then when they start really showing they show some ray tracing. When they really start showing what this shit can do, and I get my hands on that fucking photo mode, I'ma show you niggas what the fuck look better. Gears look horrible. Fuck out of here. You got some physics shit in it where, you shoot the thing and it chip away, but they've been doing that dumb shit with fucking, what do you call that game? The hell was that game? Crackdown. It was shooting little chips, shit was flying all over and shit and breaking off little pieces and shit. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna do nothing for the game because the game is boring. You duck cover, you shoot, you duck cover. You run up on them, you chop niggas in half with the chainsaw and shit. Like, fuck out of here, man. You ain't got no real gameplay mechanics that you really fucking change and try to maneuver and work on. We ain't cooking up nothing in the lab, you know what I'm saying, and it looks like it. So, you know what I'm saying? Fuck out of here, man. Be gone. Or the story won't end the same. And you'll feel the flame. The potion was weak. Make another antidote. What's the science? Why can't you quote? So, alright, God. I made an hour review on this game, man, on the state of play, things that happened. I talked about the Xbox shit, how they made the games exclusive. I don't give a fuck. Keep your shit. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no, like, I'm mad or something. I'm just saying keep your shit. No, I really want you to keep your shit because I don't want none of your fucking games. Them shits is weak. And if you had anything worth a damn, I get it on a PC. You know what I'm saying? I'm not fucking with you because the fact that you still put your shit on PC mean that you want another version that's better. And you gonna get them niggas just like they did with Forza. You know what I'm saying? Forza 6, they gave them niggas ray tracing that's better than the console version. That's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Sony don't do shit like that. They ain't never gave them niggas Gran Turismo. You know what I'm saying? Gran Turismo got golly ray tracing, but and it got 8K and shit. So you know what I'm saying? They never sold they shit out like that. This one of their biggest fucking franchises, and you know what I'm saying? You giving the PC version a fucking better version. Unfucking believable. But that's the nature of the beast over there. That's why your motherfucking ass is going under. So, you know, see you in the ever winning, bitch ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even deserving of that. Fuck out of here. You go to the peasant round. Niggas are stupid, man. Anyway, yo, it be the God, man. You know what I'm saying? 720 and I'm out of here. Out.